Alright, well, welcome back. Alright, well, let's just get right into it here. Um, how you doing tonight, Edward? My day was okay. Wasn't too bad. A little rainy, but okay. Alright, where were we here? Okay, I'm not gonna go in here right now. Because we need camping supplies. And I was thinking about it all day today. I got a whole bunch of stuff in inventory, so I'm gonna sell all that. So we're gonna go do some trading and stock up on a whole bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How much longer we have on our keep? Oh, another day. Speed things up a bit. Gilded Veil. We're gonna go talk to the blacksmith because he said he was gonna have something special for. I think is there special prices or something special for me when I got here because he didn't have anything in his inventory last time, supposedly. So we'll see what he's got for me here. Oh, okay. Items don't stack; they're stack. Okay. 'Cause I don't know if I have. So you mean as far as because I have faith conviction has +5 deflection, and so does the bracers. So I wouldn't be getting that. I wouldn't be getting 10. I'd only still be getting 5. Oh, okay, okay. So the weapons will stack. Okay. Well, let's see what he's got.
How do you do?
We made good use of the supplies you brought us. Some of my best work. You ever want to see our special stock? Just say the word. Your special stock? Well, I want to see your special stock. Of course, I'm sure you'll find something of your liking. Oh. Alright, well, we can't buy anything nice. What does this do anyway? Plus one, 20% of grazes converts to hits. That's okay. And the crossbow. Crits can inflict prone and okay. Sacrifice crit damage for prone, but yeah, okay. Grants jolting touch on critical hits. Okay. I have that. I think I have that spell. That's nice. I mean, I could afford it, but I don't know if I want to. What else does he have? Oh, outworn buckler. Okay. Well, these are 63 here. What are they in the bar? Because he's supposed to give me some prices. Now we're going to just sell all this stuff. Well, can you enchant these helmets or not? We'll trade that for now. Um, no. Can't double click on. Mm, no. Just you can. Okay. I didn't think you could because I thought I had tried that earlier.
Gods keep you.
Oh, okay. It's right here. Ah. Okay. Good to know. Oop, I don't want to get rid of that. I thought he had that. I must have two of those. I'm just gonna keep it for now. Oop. I don't want to sell that pistol. I think I was gonna give that to Kana. Where did it go? Oh, maybe it's... There it is, okay. Oh, I forgot I had these. I think this is just for the archer, though. Or the ranger, yeah. But I forgot I had those. I'm not going to sell any of that, or that, or that. That was... Ooh. Oh. Alright. Alright. Um...
Hmm.
What was it? Skeletal corpses are trudging up from the endless past, wielding swords and spells. They will attack soon. 5 days, 18 hours remaining. So, okay, so that's before they attack? Well, okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go to the inn. Oop, okay. I'm going to go up to talk to Pasca, but first... Oop, nope. I want to know... So these are the recipes I know. This isn't... So... What all can I buy from her as far as food?
How do you do?
So she has pre-made food. She doesn't have the ingredients to make stuff, but that's all right. What do we got here? 2 to Constitution, Perception, 5 to Health. Okay. Endurance, Might, Perception. Endurance, Constitution. Oh, I just did that one. Okay. Plus 2 damage reduction, and this is the plus 1. What does Milk do? Plus 6 endurance and 1 Constitution. Hold on. So that's 300 seconds, but that one... Okay, these ones do 150 seconds. I guess let's buy some Pearl Ward chicken. She's got 6. We'll buy all 6. Oh, you know what? These don't look spoiled, do they? And we'll get some ale to wash it down. I think I already have some inventory, but... No. No what? Wait. Usable items can be stored in your stash like lockpicks. Wait, I'm not eating them. Can you just store them?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't spoil. Okay. So should I put these on their quick items or just put them in the inventory and eat them before a battle? This is Morald's Grimoire. What's this one? Okay. What is it? Oh, prayer against fear? I don't know why that's even on there. Wait, how do you split stacks here? Oh, huh, there he goes. Thank you. So we're gonna... Oh. Oop, let's put that there. Okay. We don't have any resting bonuses.
Well met, friend.
We'll go with Drywood's Pride. Main keep construction completed. Okay, so we have the... Okay, so these build up the defenses. Should I do that before I start doing for the... Oh, I can't do those anyway without building that first. Alright, well, let's build the, this one. Here we go. Well, I had Spellwright's Tomb, Spellwright's Tomb, Spellwright's Tomb. Those I know. Okay. Now these were the Gauntlets of Accuracy. So enough. Okay, because he has the Bracers of Deflection. Let's give them to him. Oh. Bracers and boot. What are the boots? Plus 15 defense, plus 30 defense against prone attacks, and again. Okay, so it's prone and push attacks. Let's just put those on. Well, okay, he's got boots already. Where are his boots? Oh, okay, those are the Flavano boots.
Huh?
Okay, let's head back to the keep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, oh yeah, that's right, there's no door there, I can just go right through. Before we go down there, I wanted to... Oops, that's the journal. Yeah. Yeah, 4 days. Well, it's a manual resolve. Oh shit. It just jumps right in. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What are these guys anyway? Oh, they're vessels. Okay. We're just gonna do this. 2 archers, a skeletal wizard. Go to him.
Hey.
You can knock back him.
How may I help?
Put a shield
What?
on him. Not gonna use that yet. Do that. And then...
Yes?
Okay, good. He's far back, so we can... have him shoot this guy. Whoa, where's he running to?
What?
Did I accidentally do that? Yeah, I must have.
Following your lead.
I?
Huh?
Yes?
Hey.
Okay. Let's keep him going. Dang, well, there goes Lilith again. Move up closer. Now do it.
Hey.
Oh, he's down. Okay. And then... I think this is his only real ranged attack.
Yes?
What's he just standing there for?
Leave it to me!
Following your lead. Let's burn this. Let's burn Following your lead.
Leave it to me!
Huh?
You got anything to say?
It is good to see you here. I can feel a change in the air already. There is much to do. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is the state of the keep? Where to begin? Let's see here. No events currently pending. Alright.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't good for Aelith. What level are we anyway? We're five. Are we? Okay, we're 5. You know what? Well, we'll just go. We'll go the long way, I guess. Oh, I was gonna turn fast mode off real quick, but okay. So these guys aren't too bad, as long as there's just them. What is? Okay. So I was wondering why he's out front already.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't want to do that.
Ansaru.
Well. Who's this guy? Oh, a worm. Okay.
Let's go. Let's
watch out!
Let's go.
Oh shit! He's already done. Okay, I gotta start paying attention to what I'm doing.
I? Hey. How may I help?
Oh, he's already doing that. Okay.
Hey.
Huh?
I don't remember these guys being that tough last time. Actually, he should do that. Dang, he's fucking getting annihilated.
Huh?
He's gonna be.
Hey.
He's paralyzed. That's why. Oh, that's right. He's got the second chance thing.
Hey.
Okay, we're still in. Now he's paralyzed now. Who's paralyzing us? The worm?
Let's go!
Yeah, it's that freaking worm.
Stuck!
Hey.
Attack!
He's not doing anything.
Hooray at this! Let's go!
Hey.
I won't do anything. There he goes.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh my god.
Let's go!
Oh my god. Okay. This is gonna be a lot tougher in a dungeon than I thought. We'll probably have to go and come back. And we level up some.
I'm not going anywhere like this.
Ja.
I'm trying to think what else. Let's come back here later, because I know that this keeps going and going and going, supposedly, so we'll wait till we get leveled up and oh, that's right, I don't have to do that. Forget, I can just go like this.
You know, there are accounts of watchers in all of the regions I've visited. If the adventuring life doesn't work out for you, you could always read souls for coin, give people advice, tell them which family they're related to and whom they should duel for past offenses.
I'm glad you find this so amusing. Sorry, it seems I'm not very good at raising spirits. That was unintentional. Thought I was going to get a different response than that, but alright. So let's stick with the main quest a little bit. We have to go find the lading keys in the city of Defiance. Oh, this opened up now. The Wood End Plains. Okay. Take this off. How big of area is this? It's decent size. Let's just stick to the road. What's that over there? Memorial. Nothing else. Let's go back to the road for now. Oh shit, what's that?
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Talk to him.
Hush, Itumak. We'll just wait a little longer.
A dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick strip of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bear figurine between her feet. A large white furred fox standing at her heels looks up at you as you approach.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Standing around here is probably not the most productive thing you could do. Your friend is supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Wait, back up. What does this stranger have to do with your friend?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least. That about sums it up. So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions. Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later. When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright, for a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
What will you do now?
I can tell you what I won't do again. Rely on miracle peddlers. It was some so-called watcher who sent me to this crossroads in the middle of nowhere in the first place.
Uh-oh.
I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees.
Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
May I see the figurine?
Why?
I'm a real watcher.
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
I mean it.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
Okay. You raise the Adra bear, turning it in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. I see a vision of cliffs high over the water. Does that sound familiar? Your question is greeted with shrugs and silence. I've got it. He's standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I told you, I'm a watcher. She blinks at you a few times, calculating. I know this sounds strange, but it's the truth.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Ooh, okay, come with me. We've got other business in the area, and we can look for Persock on the way.
And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
Nice. We got a new companion. And she comes with a wolf? Oh. Nice.
I'm here.
Oh, and she's a ranger. Okay, because they have the companion animal. Well, okay, hold on. Well, if she's a ranger, we have... Oh, I forgot about this sword. Yeah, here we go. Is there anything else I forgot about in here? Hold on. Who are we gonna give this to? I think I was gonna give it to Adar. And then this will go to her. 'Cause now she can Stalker's Link. What is... Okay. Modify Stalker's Link.
Ready,
you need
Watcher.
an Arctic fox of your own.
Is Stalker's Link a passive trait, or is it something I haven't learned yet?
Ready, Watcher.
Effects, abilities, none. Weapon focus, peasant. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens when she levels up. But for now, let's put her in the order somehow. She is a ranger. We'll put her in the back. Sure. What bill is this? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We got north to Kadnua and west to Defiance Bay. Okay, so what's south? The trail kind of cuts off. I don't know what's gonna be down here. How much room we? Oh, we got a little bit left to go. We might make it. It might not be nothing. Nope.
Let's go!
Okay, now there's only one of them.
Yes?
He's got. Let's put his rifle back. Oh, I gotta put his pistol on still. Put their
How may I
ranged
help?
weapons back on him.
Yeah.
Hey,
And he's got his new sword.
I'm here.
And then
Can't get a good shot.
I shall deal with this one.
okay. Awakened log. This irregular chunk of wood seems to hold a trace of life within it.
Sure.
There's no more road. Oh, there it is, right there. There's no. Oh, here it is. Searing Falls. Okay. And then. Whoa, what was that? That's, you know, we're gonna send the dog in. Ooh, a forest lurker? I mean, okay. Oh. What is the stealth on this, on the fox anyway? Does it actually have a stat? There's a wagon up there. Okay, we're getting a little bit far from the group. We're coming back. I want to just clear this bottom section out. Okay, we're good. We can go back to the group now. What's this dog's name? Itamak? This guy all by himself? Just natural forest animal, you don't want to attack it. It's just, you know, just a regular fox, not hurting you. Yeah, that's just him. Okay then.
Ready, Watcher.
So,
Slow and silent.
Following your lead.
so I'll sneak up over here.
Following your lead.
A little closer. I think that's good right there.
I'm here.
What's the range on her? Don't we have a better? What kind of bow does she have? 'Cause I know she's got a gold bow. It's 11 meters. What's his rifle? It's 10. Okay, so she's got a little further. But we also have just a crossbow and a. What's the difference between these? These two are fast. Well, it's got a nice range. Both of these sacrifices range. Accuracy is accurate 2 plus 8 accuracy. So wouldn't this one be better than this one, even though this one's not a unique weapon? I mean, besides the plus 4 accuracy this one has. But I get another plus 15 damage. Do the fine warbow. Oh, that thing's huge. Huh. And then what does she have for secondary? Anything better than that? Maybe, oh, I thought I had a short sword. I guess not. Okay. Keep that on her for now. And what does she have for armor? That's all I have for fine art, or fine, is this a fine robe? Okay.
Following your lead.
Actually, no. Stop that. We're gonna have him. And then they'll both do that. Oh! Knocked him.
That's it!
Oh, he killed the dog. Or the fox. And a log. Okay.
Sure.
see what's to the east. Stormwall Gorge. Okay. And then... Oh god.
Let's go.
Can't get a good shot with this. Got an arrow. Can't get a good shot with this.
Pray. Okay. Oh. So these are two per encounter, one per encounter. The ranger and animal companion damage bonus against that target. Hobbling the target and inflicting raw damage. Okay. So we'll walk over here, we'll clean this, and then head back to Defiance Bay. Ooh. Bear spell. Should probably be sneaking.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
So there's one right there. Is he by himself again like the other ones were? Seems that way. Okay. Let's go up.
Let's go.
One of them's not bad. I don't know how a group of them's gonna be though. Oh, a lurker. You barely see him in there. I can't get down anywhere through here. Oh, come on, you don't want to go with the group, buddy?
Right.
I'm here. I'm here. My bow's ready.
Let's go!
Dead on!
Oh.
Got it.
Yeah.
Light, flame, and sound.
Oh, that's as far as I can. What? Oh. What's this? A puagra? We fought one of them before. Let's see if we can't.
I'm here.
Following your lead.
How may I help? Hey,
Oh, oh, okay. So there's at least 3. Possibly. What is this guy? Forest troll. Did we fight one of those guys already? I know we fought these people. Oh, immune to stuck. That's not good because I was getting ready to. I was gonna get
How
ready
may
to
I
throw some
help?
grease. So instead, we're gonna do a fireball. Oh, 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 oh. Uh-oh.
Ready, Watcher.
Actually,
I'm here.
I don't know who's gonna be more tough. These. She's gonna hunter mark or marked prey him. Let's do another one. Oh, he's not in combat yet. Let's get him just down here.
Following your lead.
Shoot him.
Huh?
hey.
Get everybody moving at least.
Aztec.
Okay. Run. I think that might. What's he casting something? Okay.
Ready, Watcher.
Which one do we mark? This one? Ooh.
What?
Ready, Watcher.
Oh, she's already on him. Okay.
Dead on!
Levar.
How may I help?
He's still on him.
Yes?
Keep forgetting to put his pistol on, because I want to know what it does.
Beyond seek. What?
Whoa, what the hell?
What?
I'm here.
Hey. Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
She can't do this yet. Okay. She's down. But
Let's have it out!
alright. Troll skin and awakened wood.
How may I help?
Yeah.
You don't think the ranger's trained in the warbow? So what does being trained in a hunting bow versus a warbow give me? I keep forgetting the bard song. I thought he automatically sings them when he starts up.
Following your lead.
Wait, there's nothing on here. Oh, see, I'm not see the proficiency bonuses. Because I'm not really familiar with how this the chanters work. Because it says he's got to chant
Following your lead.
three phrases before any of these become active. So my guess is, oops, well, there's the phrases right there, but each one of these is a phrase. So when he chants 3 of these, then I get them, but I don't know if that counts as maybe this is one chant, and he's got to chant this whole thing 3 times. Oh, maybe that one. Put that. I'm just gonna do this just on one. And he should just chant that one phrase over and over. And that'll give me that should give me okay, how long is...
Ready,
As long
Watcher.
as she's next to him and he's doing that, she's going to get the increased accuracy bonus for her ranged attack. So I should put her... you're saying I should put her hunting bow back on for the range, for the war bow? Oh, okay.
Following your lead.
Oh yeah, now the pistol. Oh, so this circle here is how many phrases he's done. So when that gets to 3, I'll be able to do these. Okay. I keep doing that. Okay. Inventory. Here's the pistol. Just gonna go right here. Versus the. It's got 8-meter range. Damage is still pretty decent. -5 accuracy. Veil piercing. So it's pretty much the same exact thing except for the range. Does it got a faster reload time? It just says speed very slow. Extremely slow. Okay, so this one would be a little bit faster. Alright. Alrighty. Yes, we're going to have to keep him close to her when they're in battle. And then making sure that she's a... Wait, does that one...
Ready, Watcher.
Does they have to attack the same target, or is it... Yeah, okay, so a single target. So if I use this, I have to make sure the dog and her are attacking the same one. Okay. Alright, well, let's get going here.
Right.
I'll take a look.
And just send him in. Okay. Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my! Freaking lion! Are you serious? And then you just run that way before you get attacked. What the hell? What was that? What was that? Frightening roar. Oh, it grazed me. Oh, okay. You know, I'm gonna bring this up just a touch. I never really look at it, and I probably should be. Alright. Oh, you just pissed him off. He's coming back for you now, buddy. Now.
Ready, Watcher.
Doop. And then he...
Following your lead.
So he's automatically doing this then, right? So, I need to get him over here. And then you can shoot him. Now if he switches to his pistol, does it have to oh, he's already dead. Alright. Oh, I didn't switch to the pistol. You know, I'm gonna put the pistol on. Oh. Two. And then put that there. Yes, no. Okay. Because I'm assuming as long as it's loaded, I can just take a shot, take another shot, and then I'd have to eventually reload both of them, take another shot. But let's see if let's see if that's how that works next time. Lion hide.
Sure.
I did not expect there to be lion. Wait, did we not go down this road yet? Oh no, because we didn't. This is where we met her. There's another path that way. And this takes us into the Edelwan Bridge. take this a little short. There's gonna be something creepy down here or something. Gotta be. What is this? Yeah, see? Something creepy. Creepy old house. Probably ghost or something in here. Really? There's nothing here? Okay. Let's go check out this house. Shack, cabin. St. Gerin's Horn. Oh, we can't even go in it? Oh, it's already run down. A sparrow's nest is tucked between two angled slats. Okay, was that? Okay, yeah, that's like that little cliff we couldn't get up. Oh shit! Oh, who's this? Jylin Diameth. Ooh. As you get near, you feel vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call onto you. Reach out for the soul. You see a group of robed figures sitting next to a fire. This woman, much younger and smaller, sits with them. They are discussing travel and making plans, deciding which road will get them to their destination fastest. A rustling noise catches the attention of several members of the group as they stand and watch over the fire, straining against the darkness to see. An enormous shadowy figure makes its way into camp, and the darkness slowly parts against the firelight to reveal who it is. Many members of the group stand, readying weapons. Others quietly invoke their god, preparing spells for battle. The girl looks around, confused, when the man sitting next to her stands, holding out his arms. He chastises the others in the group for not showing their proper hospitality to a stranger. The man walks toward the ogre, hand extended, speaking words of welcome in its own tongue. The ogre stares at the man for a brief moment, then, with a swiftness seemingly unnatural for a being of its size, it swings the club it had been dragging behind itself. It connects with the man's head, causing a wet, crushing sound. The woman to the girl's right screams and rushes to the man's side, covering half the distance before the man has even fallen to the ground. From the darkness all around the group, terrifying and blood-curdled shouts answer the screams of those in the camp as more figures approach through the darkness. Jesus. You're just chilling out here? Tucked under the flap of this bedroll is a relic of some kind, a small conch shell strung with seaweed. This isn't stealing? Oh! Well, I can't take it. I can't even put it in my stash. And I guarantee you I'll forget that that's there when I really need one. Alright, what are we gonna get into here? The giant lion? Oh! See? Freaking lion. Oh, wait. That is not the same lion. That's a lioness. Oh no. You know, they're just chilling up there, but there's gotta be something good. They wouldn't just put him up there in the corner for no reason. Why does he have his crossbow out?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
It's,
Ready, Watcher.
Her here.
Hey.
Him over here.
Yes?
Oh yeah, I was gonna try my gun out here.
yes? I shall.
Yes? Hello? Hello?
Maybe we'll get close enough to him. Oh shoot! There's 3. Oh god! Oh god! There's 4. There's 5. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you better take your shot quick there, dude.
Following your lead.
You come after this guy.
Ready,
You-
Watcher.
Hunter's marked that guy.
Hey,
Huh?
I guess he can take a shot and then he'll run up and start. And then
yes?
is that really gonna hit him from right there? It's alright, I don't care. And then he
What?
will do his favorite spell. Wait, I didn't want to. Yeah, Kana's not in a good spot right now.
Following your lead.
Ready, Watcher.
Marked prey. Okay.
Huh?
Put your sword back on and go get that guy.
I?
After him, Ichimok.
Yes? Hey,
Oh wait, he's got the wrong one. This guy. He's up to 2, but he's dead.
Let's go.
yes?
Huh?
Okay. Bunch of lion hide. And an elder lion fang. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
And some dead dude. And then there's no special. Nope. Goes right back to there. Waves are roughly chiseled in these stone. They grasp on owner's beloved moon like curling fingers. Oh. Fine hatchet. What does this one do? Hearth harvest. Does slightly less damage, but it has 25% to do burn. And a 3DR bypass. Sure, why not? We'll take the dagger off and put it in its place. Well, what's the difference between the... Hold on. Is there any difference between the regular fine dagger and a fine hatchet? No. So there. Alright, well let's, I think that was everything. Oh, no, we didn't go up here yet, did we? Okay. Wait, did I forget to loot that guy, or is he just shiny? He's just shiny. Wine dregs swirl around the bottom of the clay jar. Rite of ancient legends. Oh, so it gives me just higher lore. Okay. Scroll of protection. Nice. That was everything? Yep. Now that was everything. Okay. Now let's head to Defiance Bay. Do I have to go all the way to the road, or... Oh, there's one. Just go to here.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Wait, who's not here? Oh, there they are. Oh, it's more of this stuff.
Yeah.
Takes a smooth tongue to solve problems, doesn't it? Okay. There are so few honest types left in Defiance Bay. Just does that. You're from the Living Lands. You must have seen some crazy things. Just keep saying that's probably about the... Yep. Okay. Welcome to Defiance Bay, but watch yourself in our city. Understand?
Greetings.
What can I do for you? I'm looking for the Temple of Whitaker. Yeah, because that's the temple that they were telling me about from, what's his name? Mayadar? But what can you tell me about Defiance Bay? Sorry, but I don't have time right now, but it sounds like that Dozens crackpot Rowan is stirring up trouble again. He'd be all too happy to give you a rundown of the city, liberally flavored with Dozens propaganda, of course. I'm looking for the Temple of Vudica. Not sure you'd want to go there. It's in the first fires if you really want to see it. You seem to be on edge. What's the problem? Thousands of them, truth be told. We've got refugees coming in from all parts, under some misguided notion that things are actually better here, that the legacy somehow passed us over, so they show up with no prospects and little money and just end up making a worse mess of things. No offense. Goodbye. And good luck to you. Quest hub. No leads for the DLCs. The records of St. Warner Archive in the Ducal Palace. So I gotta find the Ducal Palace in Defiance Bay. Just have to travel around with this dude for a while, I guess. And Kana still wants to go down into the things looking for that book or tomb or whatever it is. And I still need to go down there and deal with that dude. And then she's looking for some guy she's never going to find because he's dead. But yeah, okay. So that's, and then Mariwald has told me that I might find the Laden Key in the City of Defiance, never far from the Queen. It is there I must go if I want to track down the man who triggered my awakening. I learned from Mariwald that members of the Laden Key tend to worship Boudica, right, okay, and the steward has mentioned that there's a temple dedicated to him. So we gotta go to the temple, and then to the Ducal Palace for Edar. Are you nicer than that guy? The Crucible Knights weren't always soldiers. We used to be blacksmiths. Thanks for the sharing, buddy. Copper Lane. 15 minutes.
Defiance Bay. The city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by White One's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Oh. Oh, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Can you get him? Get him. Get him. Get him.
Defiance Bay. I miss Adir already.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's this? A ripple sponge? So the sponge just soaks up all the poison and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. What is going on here? These animancers have brought divine wrath upon us all, and yet the Duke and his toadies and the Crucible Knights do nothing.
Good day, stranger.
Oh, this is that Rowan dude. New in town, huh? You've picked an interesting time to visit. Defiance Bay, all these refugees fleeing the frontier and finding the legacy no better here. It's the Animancers, Magra and Scorch'em, and they must nest in the city like rats. You mark my words, though, us dozens are gonna put a stop to it. What are you doing out here? Trying to get folk to see reason. We're in the midst of a crisis, and instead of purging the nefarious forces from our city, the Duke is granting Animancers dangerous liberties. What do you know about animancy? It's the study of manipulation of essence, which any sane person will tell you is a preview of the gods, and Adarians at last had the sense of outlaw it, which is the only good thing you can say about them. It's not like magic, chanting, or the soul readings that ciphers do. It's been around since ancient Igwithian times, which is why you'll see Animancers tinkering with old Igwithian artifacts. Half true, Saul, but he's an enthusiastic performer. I'll give him that. Trouble is, the Animancers got no idea what half those artifacts actually do. Not that they'll admit it. Our empathetic friend is correct about one thing, at least. Tell me about the dozens. We're an organization of interested citizens who want to free Defiance Bay from dangerous influence of Animancers and the tyranny of aristocrats who support them. We also consider ourselves a militia of sorts, seeing as the Crucible Knights are little more than a flock of preening nobles in training these days. Just like a militia, the dozens, except for the training and the discipline and the code of honor. And we're always looking to expand. The more people see things our way, the better for the state of the country. You have an interest in hearing more. Stop by Adam's Den sometime. The expedition hall, load of free thinkers in there, can set straight all the nonsense the nobles and the Animancers want you to believe. Might even be some paid work there for motivated types. I'd like to know more about Defiance Bay. This is the capital of the Free Palatine of the Deerwood. We started out as the capital of an Adarian colony, but we booted the Flaccid Scepter from those lands 150 years ago. These days, we're a major port-received trade and visitor from all over the world, but we, some of us anyway, strive to hold on to the pioneering spirit that earned us our freedom and country a century and a half ago. The city is divided into 5 districts: Copperland, First Fires, Andra's Gift, Breckenberry, and Heritage Hill. Oh, jeez. Tell me about Copper Lane. This here is Copper Lane. It's primarily a market district, but you've also got the Expedition Hall directly north of here, where you can join treks into the wilds. That's also where my fellow dozens, martyrs, and I tend to meet up with concerned citizens. And that's the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Eerie place, you ask me, but they've got the biggest library in the Deerwood. Eerie indeed. It might be less so if more kiths stepped aside. Perhaps we ought to visit Tyrion Darrington and see just what mysteries are revealed. Tell me about Breckenbury. The nobility that didn't sail back to Edir stayed there. Most of the families there trace their lineage back to old Empire times. Other than a lot of those have been nobility, you've got Hadrit House, where Lady Webb and her spies operate, and Breckenbury Sanitarium, the main cesspit of animancy in the city. Tell me about First Fires. That's where the revolution started, hence the name. These days it's overrun with politicians and panderers, but we'll take it back someday. That's where you'll find the Ducal Palace, the Vailian Embassy, and Crucible Keep. The Crucible Knights were the original freedom fighters in Defiance Bay, but now they're just stuttering peacocks with their eyes and fancy titles and their heads up their asses. There's an odd temple of Boudica there too. We keep it real nice for her. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go to First Fires? Is that which one I collect on? Yeah. Because Boudica's there in the Ducal Palace. So tell me about Andra's Gift. Got the name because it was a wetland that was drained back in the Empire days. Now it's a seedy district populated by sailors, common folk, and more than a few other thugs, but it's a fun place too, if you know where to look. Look for a place called the Salty Mast when you're there. Other than that, it's mostly warehouses and abandoned homes. Tell me about Heritage Hill. It used to be one of the most prestigious districts in the city. Heroes of the Revolution claimed plots up there, next to an ancient Igwithian tower in the city cemetery. Had the best views of Defiance Bay. Attracts richer type these days. A lot of animancy patrons. You wouldn't have heard, but something happened over there a couple months ago. The authorities sealed it off and they're keeping their mouths shut. But mark my words, Animancy's to blame. Okay, never mind, let's talk about something else. Farewell. Alright, so it looks like we gotta go to the first fires.
Right.
What's over here? Anything? Doesn't look like it.
And what does the flame reveal?
The expeditions out of the Edmund's Den are just organized grave robbery. Only the best soldiers get to patrol the palace. Okay. What's this? The Goose and Fox. Is this the inn? Oh, this is probably one of those. Yeah. Okay, let's go into the inn. We need to rest up anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, I can do this. The Stelgar's pelt is thick with dust and moss. The plaque below the beast reads Maiden Falls 2682. Oh, I didn't want to. I thought that was a magnifying glass for a second, but we'll go upstairs, I guess. Key. His name's Key. Hey, Key. The Orlin woman nods at you, a cup of wine in a hand and scepter across her lap. Okay, anybody in here? Nobody looking?
I'll get it open. Finished.
Hey, sure. Like that. The pages of this old book are crisp and fragrant with the salt of the sea breeze. The most unfortunate tale of Favia and Bernard, a villain tragedy. Nothing in that chest? Nothing else? Did we come in here? Yeah, okay. That miserable old bastard. What's she fucking going on about? It's a good place to unwind between jobs. Sometimes I even find new ones. A woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her, and watching it with furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin, and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. She snatches it up with one hand and slams a half-empty cup down on the table with the other. This is not good time. You look like you could use another drink. I'll get there. Just trying to calm down. I'm trying to talk myself out of something foolish. Something foolish? She says nothing for a few moments, as if hoping you'll leave. At last, Kaenra looks up at you. The lamplight falls across her face. A purple bruise is blossoming along her cheekbone. There's something I need to give to my fiancé, Pernix. Only he'd doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they're not exactly pleasant company. Who hit you? Shakes her head. I know how this looks, but you don't understand. It's not like Prunix? Pernix. Pern. I'm going to call him Pern. It's these new friends of his. They've brought out the worst in him. Tell me about these new friends. They come into our house with their dead eyes and their black teeth. I'm not a fool. I know what it means. Pern makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they come to do. Last time they came, I told them to get out. Let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, but not under my roof. Svef changes you, I guess. The Pern I knew wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought he'd... She trails off, still feeling the swollen, discolored flesh. What's Svef? I don't see the joke. You really don't know? It's a shrub, I think, from out in the mountains somewhere. It has dark berries, and they treat them somehow. Make this pulpy paste. You rub it in your gums, and you're supposed to see, I don't know, amazing things. Your own soul. People who use it, that's all they do. They lay around, seeing things for days. Oh, so it's pretty much like acid? Maybe I could talk to him. I thought Svef just made people lay around, not do much. Have you gone to the Crucible Knights? To tell them my fiancé hit me? They'll just tell me to stay away from them. They've got too many other problems to worry about, a domestic dispute. I thought Skip just made people lay around and not do much. I don't really know. Seemed better than believing he's always been this way. Maybe I could go talk to him? There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I just want to give this back to him and have a clean break. She opens her hand and a ring clatters on the table. It was his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't have the heart to sell it off. But if I go back there myself, I know what'll happen. I lose my temper, and I'll probably wind up with another one of these. But if I've heard you're trustworthy, you give this back to him, he'll know we're done. I'll take this ring to Pern, then. The house is just north of here. Just, please don't hurt him. As furious as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. Okay. Just gives a random stranger a ring. Stealing. Oh, this is the kitchen. Oh, it's one of those things again. Merchant. Oh, I hate to say it, but the legacy's been good for business. Oh, he's just a patron. A dwarf and an Orlin debate philosophy on the other side of the curtain.
Gods keep you.
Here for a drink? This is a lovely place. It was founded in the early days of Deerwood and independence by a traveling scholar named Errol of Levy. He wanted a place where kith of all backgrounds could gather and hash out their issues facing their new country. It didn't take long for the place to fill up. Brackenbury aristocrats argued with dock workers from the gift while soldiers wrangled with politicians. Deerwoodians have never been known to turn down an argument. What happened next? Soon kith were coming from the farms and settlements too. This place got even more popular with the Valian sailors than the Salty Mast, and that was the problem. No matter what people say about fair-mindedness and civil debate, there's only so much people will tolerate. Errol found himself on the wrong side of an argument with the wrong Thane, and when he disappeared a few days later, some said it was the work of that Thane. But Errol knew which way the wind was blowing. If you ask me, he skipped town. Hid out somewhere hoping for rational minds to prevail in Defiance Bay. If only he could see it now. Tell me about yourself. Name's Bishop. Used to be a scholar of Bareth. Now I run the Goose and Fox and keep the regulars in line. What more is there to tell? How'd you go from religion to taverns? The journey isn't as long as you'd think. It started with Hollowborn, and then this. It was my own sister's son at the beginning of the Waiton's legacy. He was one of the first. I never expected there would be so many after him. Tragedy is part of the cycle, but it's followed by rebirth. Yet every year more parents were grieving for their Hollowborn children, and the gods were silent. So you lost your faith? Bareth promised rebirth, cycles, but the one cycle I found was this one. Have a drink, have another, and another until I couldn't remember how I got home. Wake up, come back. I finally woke up one day to see my family had packed up and left. For all I knew, they left days before I had not noticed. But they were gone, so I came here. I've cleaned up since then, not that I've found my answers. I've just stopped asking questions. Okay. Get a room? I'll show you what I got. Oh, shoot. He's got defense with disengaging, +5 ranged accuracy, 1 intellect, 1 lore, perception and resolve, dexterity, survival, athletics, mechanics. Either this one or this one, I was thinking. I don't know if we're gonna. Well, I don't know what we're gonna be getting into. Usually fighting's involved. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna get ranged attacks because we got a bunch of range. I think what 4? Yeah, 4 people that are ranged. Okay. The Western Barbican is completed. So upgrading the towers will grant a perception bonus. Protection to the Bailey. This is just protection from enemies. And then this library gives me a lore bonus. I can employ hirelings. Okay, merchant stalls, dexterity bonus, random creature every turn, creature part, mechanics bonus. This requires the Bailey. Okay, he offers bounties. And this is, I guess we'll do the, I don't know if I should start building up the walls or get a barracks. Let's just work our way down and build up the walls here. So we got the eastern and the so okay. There's the southern wall, the west wall. We'll start with that, I guess. We'll just start working on our defenses.
Yeah.
So my group want to talk. Oh, they do. Talk to Adar.
The dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. Then there'd be less of them.
Godhammer? That's what they called the bomb they blew up Waden with. Don't know much about it other than that. Anything kills a living god? Guess you gotta name it. Why do they call themselves the Dozens? Was 12 Deerwoodens stood outside Halgart's citadel waiting for Waden to cross the bridge there. They had to hold him there long enough for the Godhammer to detonate. So that's what they did. What do you have against the Dozens? Oh, nothing serious. Nothing I don't have against a lot of folks, anyway. The Dozens, they like to take things into their own hands. It's ugly sometimes. We don't have them in Gilded Vale, but they'd be right at home there. They picked that name so they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Magarin, too, when they especially want to feel right. Somehow I don't think she'd be too impressed with that lot. I'm sure she'd like to set them on fire anytime they use her name. But then the gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. People hide behind symbols so they can be questioned. There must be plenty of other groups that are better reflections of the figures. Too bad. I wouldn't mind seeing things like that. Surely Magarin was... People hide behind symbols so they can't be questioned. The Duke's a reasonable man. Maybe while we're here in Defiance Bay, we can get him to force people to call themselves what they are. Don't imagine they'd have as many members if they called themselves the loudmouth sheepfuckers. Jesus. Let's continue on. Good idea. Alright. Sagani draws up beside you, her fox following at her heels, and takes a seat next to you.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
Sounds like you've been gone from home a long time.
5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak.
It must be exhausting.
It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
Why do you have to find Persak?
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Ilitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Ilitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persak died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
What happened to her? I don't think she ever returned. It happens that way sometimes. I'm sure your village still remembers you, Sagani. You're kind to say so, but I'm not so fragile that I need my name chanted in the meeting halls.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me. But sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often.
Of course they do. They must. I would like to believe it, and yet sometimes days go by and I realize that they have not crossed my thoughts. Such days are rare, but they happen. It shames me to think of it, but more than that, it scares me.
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persak will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
No, not clearly. I figured. Most people don't anyway. I suppose that's why I'm supposed to remind Persock of what he left behind in our village. What would you tell him about your village? Has your village changed much since this time? Has your village changed much since his time?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Recently there have been a lot of good years. My aunts say that we've had few clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persic helped us establish. In bad years, we rely on trade with the merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusks and seal pelts for grains and that last us with hard winters. Persock brokered a lot of those agreements too. He got this from one of the Amuna ships that used to trade with us. Sounds like Persock did a lot for your village.
This what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're on a hunt of your own, though. You feeling the thrill of the chase, or ready for this to be over? It's still too early to tell. Fair enough. Might as well keep moving while we've got some daylight. I'd like to talk some more. What's on your mind? Oh. I want to know more about your homeland. Nasatake. It's a big island in the middle of the Deadfire archipelago, just off the coast of the White that Wens, tundra. Sorry. Just off the coast of the White that Wens, tundra mostly, with a few snow-covered forests in the warmer parts. Most of us live in fairly small villages, by standards here anyway. Mine is Masuk. What's Nasatik like? Cold, but not as cold as the White that Wens. The few kith who visit Nastik find it sparse, but there's plenty to sustain a village if you know where to look. We get hides and meat from caribou, seals, and small whales. Bone, too, which makes the fine bows and arrowheads. Community's important to us. We survive or perish together, so it's everything we do. Every week-long hunt, every wall we build, it's for the village. Who lives there? Mostly in Tunonic, like me. People who call us Boral dwarves. Migratory clans of Glemenfellen from the White that Wens sometimes spend the colder seasons on Nessatik, but we don't see too many other foreigners who can tolerate the elements. Those of us born in Nessatik like to say we have a harder layer of sealskin just beneath our flesh. I don't know if I'm saying any of these names right. I'm just kind of... Tell me more about Masuk. We're a tundra village. To an outsider's eye, we're probably not much different from the others around us, but our elders have stories that go back hundreds of years. Epic hunts, battles with neighboring villages, sojourns across the sea. We share these stories too. That's all. She nods. What do you do back in Nasatek? I'm a long hunter. I stalk game across the tundra with some of the other wives. We usually hunt caribou and oxen, but we find hares and birds too. It's a good and respective position. To see so much Nasatik in the company of my friends and sisters, this is one of the pleasures of life in Masuk. Tell me about Itamuka. A good hunter, but not much of a talker, and that's been fine by me. When we hunt in Nasatek, we almost always bring our foxes with us. They help us track and flush game, and they're fearless defenders against bears and snow leopards. Clever Utamak has always been my favorite. You have family back in your village? Of course, we'd never send a woman who hasn't had the chance to find a mate and have a couple children of her own. Are you worried your husband will Tell me about your children. I've had 5. Yakana, Yastuya, Najwa, Anik, and Malak. Us- Ustya and Anik died young in long, lean winters. Malak was barely talking when I left. He probably won't know me when I get home. What? Even in Aztec, I spend most of my time on the hunt, but then it's easier to relish the hunt when I know I'll see my family enjoying our kill. What's your husband like? Kalu's a good man. He's raised our children well and built us a strong home while I've been away on hunts. Our parents chose us from one another when we were still young. Not the way things are usually done, but ours chose well. We came to appreciate each other as helpmates first, then friends, and then, well, you know how it goes. Aren't you worried your husband will... Are you kidding? I'm the best shot in Masuk. That's all. I'm curious about your search for Persik. I'll tell you what I can, but Tranich is... do pilgrimages like mine are rare. Why do your people have these traditions? It's something we've always done. The elders say it was first begun to forge ties with other villages. It's hard to fight over caribou herds when you see someone you respect on the other side. We also believe that passing our history on in this way keeps us stronger, and it helps them, the elders I mean, return to us after they've been away from us for a generation or more. They can use the experiences they've accumulated over lifetimes to lead the village again. Are elders usually reborn so far from the village? Most often, they return somewhere in nest to take a member of another village, or they're reborn among the Glaminfelin of the White that wins. Even so, it's hard to say what's usual. When my grandfather was a boy, the elder came back as a polar bear. The huntress chose for the task had to recite half of her village's deeds while running from the beast. Even so, there have been journeys longer than mine. Some last decades, and the huntress doesn't always return. What happens when the elder is found? That depends on the man or woman he's become. It's easiest when the rebirth happens in another village of Nassatek where the tradition is understood. Even in the White That Wins and the southern islands of the Deadfire archipelago, people understand this custom and will welcome you politely enough, even if their souls do not remember. But sometimes you find someone whose soul has no memory of the village, and you have to tell him of the people who remember them still. As disheartening as this is, you hope that the rememberer will aid his soul in a future life. How do you get picked to come search for Persak? Another old village tradition. The elders watch the caribou migrations and cast seal bones to determine the right time for this journey. When the omens were determined, all the village wives drew shark teeth. Were the ones that got away to hunt and fish, so were the best suited for a task like this. Anyway, I grabbed the little tooth. Traveling so far is a rare privilege for us, but as you can see, the journey can be unpredictable. What are your thoughts on my search? Helps to know what you're hunting. You've got a lot of tracks to follow, but where the lead is anyone's guess. Let's move on. Okay. So we're all rested up.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go
Right.
and head to was it the first fires? Okay, we got Brackenbury, the catacombs. Okay, first fires, we gotta go there. Hall of Revealed Mysteries, Scrivener's Dormitory, Limidell's house, Pernix. Oh yeah, that's right. The wife beater, Pernix. Or the yeah, we have to go here. That crackhead's ring, what ring? Oh. Addict. Addict. What's that? What's happening? Am I imagining this? Man, Pernix always got the best supply. Ooh. Feel free to make yourself comfortable down here. Top floor's off limits. Can't believe Pernix is letting us use this place. He never lets us do that before. This is your first time here? He'll be back, I'm telling you. Pernix is the man to talk to if you want to buy. Don't start any trouble. Try not to break any of the furniture. Oh, there's Pernix. Let's talk to him. What's up, dude?
Greetings!
Well, now a new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Pernix, and this is my humble abode, a place of business. And I do hope you're in here to do some business. Oh yeah, the ring that she gave me. Duh. Okay. That's right. Give him the ring. Wait. Yeah. Nice. What's this for? You don't recognize the wedding band you gave Kinra? Oh yeah, I see now. She's making a statement, is she? Good riddance to her, then. Sorry I ever spent the coin to begin with. Now, is that all? How dare you hit your own fiancé? How can you live with yourself? She was asking for it, sort of like you right now. Maybe you ought to quit digging around in affairs that don't concern you. Me, I've got business to get back to. Door's that way. Something's not right here, and I don't plan on leaving until I find out what's going on. Then you won't be leaving at all, friend. I was tired of wearing this face anyway. Anyhow. Guards to me. What? Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Why the hell is he in there all by himself? That's just not cool. Not cool. So this guy's, well, who got attacking here? Well, who is, this is, oh, I thought that was Adar.
Yes?
No, that's,
What?
that's Durance. Oh, shit. Well, shit. Okay. He's gonna go down anyway. I don't think there's any saving him. So when he goes down, at least his spells stay up as long as it's. Because I know D&D, it's concentration. If he loses concentration, the spells drop. But I don't know how it works in here. So let's just. This will give him life and it'll do them damage. As a little bit of damage anyway. So we'll do that. And then.
Yeah.
Terry's just gonna start making his way down this way. Looks like the wolf and her are engaged.
Ready,
with him,
Watcher.
So we'll switch her up to her melee. The wolf on him. He's not marked, so it's not gonna really do. She's only got one. We'll just do that.
Aye?
And he should be able to. I'm gonna put him this way.
Hey,
Following your lead.
Okay, and now I'm gonna have.
Yes?
Wait, he's got his sword on. Rifle. Give him that.
aye?
Huh?
Hey,
So, okay, see, it's automatically active, so I just have to make sure he's close by. actually.
Following your
Have
lead.
him pull his pistol out and pop him one. And these guys are just gonna make their way up here until they're in range to do. Well, actually, can he do something right now
Yes?
from where he's at? So I think they're going to be in the room by the time I throw that fireball. And it's not going to get anybody. That's, throw out a web. I don't know, that's going to fuck up these guys when they run up there, though. Let's see if I can get it like that. What happens there?
Hey.
Can't do that? Oh, there we go.
Huh?
Just ignoring the melee action critical hit range. Is that gonna help him though? Damage reduction. Or, you know what? Let's take second wind first. Try to get some life back with him.
Following your lead.
Did you hear he took his shot already? I believe, right?
How may I help?
Huh?
How may I help?
I need to put shocking that. Can I do that without getting?
Hey.
Yeah.
Following your lead.
Got him.
Let's go.
Stop! I've give up. Just leave and I'll go peacefully, alright? Too late. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Another fine robe. And nice.
I'm not going anywhere like this.
Okay. This book of Valen love sonnets has a dedication on the first page to my beloved Conra.
Sure. I'll get it open. Finished.
I don't see anybody around. Come on. Someone has peeled the labels from these bottles. They're stuffed with a dark, gunky pulp that gives off a pungent odor. The pots are crusted shut with some unidentified gunk. These guys are still just chilling in here. So I'm assuming he's not going to mind if I take with him in here. Some drugs. Should I make everybody take some drugs for the next battle? A couple of crude beds have been improvised from an assortment of tattered blankets and pillows. Dribbles of some dark liquid stain the fabric. Okay, let's see here. Into the kitchen and upstairs. Oh, there's two of them in there. Anything? Kind of liking the fox, so I can just kind of send him in. Okay, so it's just this room.
Hey,
Ensemble!
What does this actually do? It frightens. We never really used these. Is it always just one target, or is it? I thought it was area effect. Oh, it is an area effect. It's a small area effect. So pretty much, if it's like if I'm getting surrounded by enemies.
hey,
Can I do both?
My bow's ready.
Following.
lava!
Let's go!
I mistook Aelith for Kana, and I thought he was. It's alright, we still did it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Fine flail, fine spear, fine shield, and a key. And a fine stiletto.
Yeah.
Potion of infused with vital essence. 50 max endurance and 50 max health. Nice.
Right.
appears as though someone rummaged through this uneven row of books in a hurry. The jars are chipped and cracked, as if knocked to the ground and set back in place. Unlock with rusty bronze key. Oh, it's the real dude. Oh. A man lies bound and bloodied on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises, and blood is splattered across his several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. Gods, please, please no more. I can't take no more. I'm not here to hurt you. You're not? Oh, praise Bareth. You're not one of his men, are you? Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Pernix. This is my house. You have to help me. Then who was that downstairs? An imposter. Some wizard named Nerid. He came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling svev inside my own house. Oh, he just turned up all of a sudden? I may have hung onto a tiny portion of my supplier's share, but I needed the money. What exactly happened? He sent over the wizard Nerid, the man downstairs, to make up the lost copper, I guess, and to hurt me while he was at it. It feels like it's been days. He's already taken care of. I can't believe this nightmare is finally over. You've no idea what you've done for me, but I need to find my love, Kinra, only after whatever Nerid put her through. I'm afraid she can't give me a chance to explain. But she might listen to you. Please, she must be somewhere in Copperland. It's the only home she's known. And please, don't tell her about the Svev, about what I do. I could make it worth your while. A discount, maybe. Garen sent me here in the first place. Perhaps you should trust her to make your own decisions. Grab 'em. Here's my counter offer. I'll tell her whatever I please, and you still give me that discount. Don't push your luck. Kiana sent me here in the first place. She did? That woman helped save my life without realizing it. Please bring her home and tell her that everything's back to normal. I'll go talk to her. I can't thank you enough, truly. How I've missed my poor Kenra. What do we got here? One side of the overturned vase is splotched with crimson. Someone has gathered sheets and towels into a makeshift bed. The rumpled fabric is stiff with blood and unwashed sweat. Alright, so let's go back to the inn. Tell these crackheads to get out of the damn house. Oh, they did. They're gone. There it is. Oh, she's over here, wasn't it? The table. Hey, what happened with Pernix? Did you give him the ring? Well, Pernix is being imprisoned by a powerful wizard. He was imprisoned upstairs, and I've released him. I was gonna say, this isn't really a lie. He just doesn't. He just doesn't say that he's a Svev dealer. You know what? Their personal business is their personal business. Yeah, he what? And this whole time I thought, stupid. I should have known that wasn't him. This turned out to be more than you bargained for, but thank you. I should probably go see him. I imagine he'll have a lot to talk about. Oh, and take this. Picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. Unwavering resolve. What is unwavering resolve? Is that a scroll? Oh, it's an amulet. Intellect +2 and resolve of 1. What is he wearing? He has a will of 9. And then a will of 5, reflexes 5, fortitude 5, reflexes 5, and a healing bonus. Freeze and restore. That is, he doesn't really. Yeah, we'll just do that. And while we're here.
Good day, stranger. Yeah.
Now we can head over to the first fires.
Mm-hmm.
Which was over here? Yep. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Oh, Laughton, he calls out to me, the Pallid King. Are you doing a play? And you have such poor luck with women as it is. Are they actually... I cannot die yet. My children. What of my children? But you have no children. Oh, of course I do, you fool. A wealth of them. Great armfuls of golden, that is golden-haired tots, all of whom I love dearly.
Yeah.
Ha. Oh, okay. Well, you guys have fun with your play. I don't know if I don't know. I'm not gonna sit there. We got other stuff to do. First fires. Oh, hey, good night, Edward. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow.
Politics, infighting, greed, and a shrine to Margaret as well. Her clergy belongs there.
We demand to see the Duke. I don't want to come here, but my village wasn't safe anymore. He's busy. Well, won't be long before we're a formal knighthood. The Crucible Knights weren't always soldiers. We used to be blacksmiths. We're responsible for the safety of every person in the city. You're from the Living Lands? You must have seen some crazy things. This is like a Heritage Hill, Lilian Embassy, Andra's Gift, Breckenbury, Temple of Wudica, and the Crucible Keep, and back to Copper Lane. So there's a temple we have to go to, and then there's the Ducal Palace. Okay, let's go inside here.
Hail, traveler.
Any news to share, or are you just here to see the Ducal Palace? What's the Ducal Palace? Or Deuce? It's a set of government here in Defiance Bay. This is where Duke Admeth Hedrick declared freedom from Edaran rule some 150 years ago. It's also a hotbed of regional politics. Trust me, the gossip here beats what you find in any tavern and brothel in the city. Ah, Deerwood politics. It changes too quickly to be worth keeping up with. Better to strike up conversation in the taverns than to try loiter inconspicuously in the palace corridors. Looking for news? Who are you? I'm a page here at the palace. I deliver messages and run errands for the Duke and his advisors. The pay's not great, but I can't think of a better introduction to politics. What goes on here? Where to start? We've got meetings, public hearings, and ceremonies, and that's just the stuff that happens out in the open. This is where the Duke and his key advisors work, so there's always someone bartering for a favor. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to talk about the side of things. But if you want the official version, we have a shrine devoted to Magrin, official records and chambers of public hearings and council meetings. Tell me about the Shrine of Magrin. It's a symbol of Magrin's protection of Defiance Bay. She represented the revolutionary spirit of Deerwood ever since independence, and her involvement in creating the Godhammer bomb only affirmed her importance to us. That's always where the first of the sacred fires burn, but Frigga, the tranquil Erdent, has had trouble keeping them lit. What kinds of records are stored here? Mostly dull official stuff, census counts, tax records, militia registers. Now and I keep my distance. I got curious one day and got drafted into reshelving half of the records. Worst day of my life. Is there a hearing going on right now? Sure is. Duke Evar's been meeting with some of the city leaders for weeks now, trying to figure out how to advise the legacy. The whole business is terribly secret, though. I tried to set the gallery during my lunch break one day and got turned away. But a lot of the talk concerns animancy, so there's a good reason they're keeping their meetings behind closed doors. The legacy? Waiden's legacy. That's what a lot of people call the Rash of Hollowborn. The theory goes that it's punishment for meddling in animancy. Why is animancy so controversial? Where to begin? Traditionalists think it's a crime against the gods. There's no question that poking around in souls is risky, but the more progressive elements believe it's our only shot at restoring healthy births. And it doesn't help matters that animancy research often involves old Iguithian relics that were illegally looted from the ruins in Airglanth. What are Hollowborn? I already know what Hollowborn are, but what are Hollowborn? You really are fresh from the road. Hollowborn are children born without souls. They often don't live for very long, and those that do have generally receive some kind of treatment from the animancers. So what do you think about animancy? Me? I think the real danger of animancy is confusing a real scholar with an expensive fake. We get a new case here every day. Some poor couple in the Gift or Copper Lane who spent every copper they had on a miracle cure for their unborn child. It never works. Breaks your heart, but there's usually nothing we can do for them. I see. Anyway, the legacy is what the politicians have all been whispering about lately. I'd like to ask about something else. Tell me about the current Duke. That would be Avar Wolfgren. Don't let the title fool you, though. Our dukes have been elected since independence. Some find Duke Avar Reach rather coarse. He's a frontier noble. Personally, I think a rough and tumble type is just what Defiance Bay needs. Goodbye. Alright, let's just keep going up here. Ooh. Noble, noble. Are we allowed back in here? Or wait, what's... Oh, there's a room here, and then rooms down here. This one's being guarded by something. Oh, the records keeper. Let's go talk to her. Oh, we can
Good day, stranger.
Yes, is there something I can pull for you? I'm looking for militia records from the time of the Saints' War, trying to find out what happened to someone. We've had a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we've had to bar access to the public. Seems there are still quite a number of folk in Deerwood who bear ill will toward Redisarans. It would be responsible to surrender their names to just anyone. Many come to settle here as refugees. Perhaps if you were more established in Defiance Bay, things would be different, but I have no reason to suspect you to be any different from the others. I take what I want. We've come a long way. I just need to find out about my brother. I don't even know what side he fought for. You must understand I have heard many such stories. I'm afraid there is nothing I can do for you. I take what I want. Farewell. I take what I want. In the Duke's palace? I can assure you that you don't. Besides, without my assistance, you'd be sifting through scrolls for years. Farewell, okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a circular room there. This door, nope, we can get in here. Stealing, but he can't see. Thank you. Okay. Only people with official invitations are allowed to observe the animancy hearings. Unlocking this will require the proper key. Okay. Where does this go? Oh, it just goes back outside. Okay.
You're from Gilded.
Oh, what? What?
Adair, you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light could be very convincing.
Funny thing about Deerwoodans. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
So who said that when they came out the door? Oh, it was Sagani who started talking. It was just a random conversation thing. Yeah. I thought it was that person that started walking by right when I went in. Sprite Magrin transforms us with your flame. A stone figure of a warrior gazes towards her raised hand. It's empty, but the palm and fingers are blackened.
How do you do?
Praise be to Magrin, and welcome to her temple. How may I be of service? Temple? I thought this was a palace. It's both, really. It's the palace from which Duke Evar governs, but it's also a place of honor and worship for Magrin, the goddess who led us to the independence and who has always watched over our city. You seem upset. What's wrong? This is about the fires, isn't it? They're just symbols. You can't put your faith in them. The fires. The sacred pyres all around town. You must have seen the statues of the goddess around the city, holding up empty braziers. I've kept them burning steadily for 15 years, but I haven't been able to conjure them for months now, and people need to see them more than ever these days. So go light them again, and I see plenty of the flames there. They don't work that way. They're holy fires. It's my devotions and prayers that keep them lit. But lately, when I try to pray, all I can think about are the Hollowborn all over the city, the grieving families, the refugees. How could Magra allow us to suffer like this? What strength do we gain from a soulless child? What strength do we gain from adversity, from trial and tests? The fires don't wither because she lacks in faith. The Witcher because she does not understand how to be faithful to a whore. A whore wants neither praise nor devotion. A whore wants to be compensated for her services, and Magrin is paid and pleasured in sweat and struggle and pain. This mulling imbecile is unworthy of Magrin's holy heat, womanly heat. What? I'm just gonna shrug. Well, I can't afford to be so nonchalant, but I believe Magrin may be speaking to me again. There are some things you can know without quite understanding them. If I'm not mistaken, you seem to know what I mean. Lately, I've been seeing visions, a place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunburst of color, strange falls that seem to rise in the heavens with even while they splash into the earth. And behind the falls is a cave, filled with fire and heat and danger, and some token of my goddess. I know there's something here, but where it is, or how it got there, I've been meaning to ask around at the expedition hall to see if anyone recognizes the description. To be honest, though, I don't know what I'd even do if I found the place. Worthless, like so many Magrin's flock, afraid of her god's tests. If Magrin speaks to her, it is to hasten an end to the hypocrite's life, and this vision is surely a death trap for the weak. I'd like to know more about the temple here. What's the significance with the sacred pyres? What's the significance with the sacred pyres? They symbolize Magrin's power and guidance, and right now the people of Defiance Bay need to be assured of her presence. Our neighbors in the Villa Republics see us as superstitious, but we're just sensitive to the signs and warnings of the gods. I'd like to know more about the temple here. Magrin is the most revered goddess among us Deerwoodians, so it's no surprise that her temple is part of the ducal palace. Her fires symbolize trials, revolutions, and the blazing of new paths, all of which are important to us. This is the first of the sacred pyres. When this is lit, so are the rest around the city. Goodbye. Okay. Cinders of Faith. Figure tranquil Adrin of Magra has had her face shaken by the Hollowborn crisis in Defiance Bay. As a result, she's been unable to keep the city's sacred fires lit. They're a symbol of triumph and protection, and they're more important now than ever. She had a vision of a cave at a place in the multicolored pools and rising waterfall. Okay, so I have to find that place. And then... So this one's for her, and it's finding a place of... And we also gotta find that, so there's... So we gotta find a place where I saw that vision, place where she saw her vision, go down below Cadnua. Dungeons of Cadnua. Keep traveling. And I gotta get my reputation up to get more information for him. So the only thing in Defiance Bay right now is this, which is the Wudika Temple, which we will get to tomorrow because it's getting late and I'm gonna get off. So thanks for watching. Thanks for
Sagani,
sticking through
does
it
your
with me.
fox bite?
And I will see you guys tomorrow. So good night.
Yes,
Can I pet him anyway?
it's your hand.
I'm gonna pet him.
Wait, what? Oh, you pet the dog? Or the wolf? Alright. Well, thanks for sticking through me. I will be on tomorrow again, 10 o'clock. Good night. Good vibes.